Professor.
Hi. Oh, why the long face?
Well, there's something I really want to buy, but I don't have enough money.
What is it?
Actually, it is the Chanel bag, but I don't have enough money and my friends too.
Why do you want to buy it?
Actually, all of my friends have at least one Chanel bag, and I feel like as if I'm left behind.
Really? I think teenagers are really crazy with the expensive brand name products.
Yeah, maybe.
Why do you think they are really crazy with them?
Well, I'm not sure. Just because everybody have it.
Well, actually, let's talk about it today. Actually, it is related to today's topic. So, we are going to talk about why are people obsessed with brand name products. I'm Alice.
And I'm Ashley.
First, we'll start off with the definition of 명품. Originally, the 명품 meant just good product, which means the product with very good quality, and also the people who made this product felt very proud, and so this represents the craftsmanship and tradition. And recently, the meaning of 명품 has changed into the only the brand name product and the product with very high price, so it became one of the trend. Here are some interesting statistics about people. And in 2004, although there were economic recession, the brand name products sale has increased about 15%. And since 2006, the sale of luxury goods increased about 12% every year, despite there were financial crisis in 2008. And finally, when it reached up to 2012, it became 45 billion won.
And we found an interesting phenomenon that is caused by the ones who are obsessed with expensive brand name products. And as you can see in this picture, it is a shopping bag from the Chanel, which does not contain any craftsmanship or tradition from Chanel. However, just because there is a logo stamp on this shopping bag, it is just treated as if they are actual expensive brand name products. And it costs about 30,000 to 50,000 won, and even the fake ones have appeared. Also, there are people who are willing to buy the expensive brand name products but doesn't have the financial ability to buy it. So they instead decide to rent these products and pay about 3% of the price. And they are high in popularity, so there are over 100 places in Korea that provide a renting service.
So, why are these phenomena happening? We discovered two factors that this phenomenon is happening.
According to Kyunghee University professor Lee Thompson, our cultural characteristic combines with luxury goods. So to give a good impression to others, people want to buy luxury goods as much as possible. To make a long story short, she claims that people want to show off by buying an expensive brand name product. And it is our cultural characteristic that people are willing to impress people through their products.
Also, according to the author of Luxury Science, Koreans do not buy luxuries anymore for showing off. Now the consumption of luxury goods is in the process of confirmation and standard practice. What this means is that people do not buy the expensive brand name products because it has high quality. We have to think about the phenomenon that we mentioned before. If people are buying brand name products because of its high quality, people would not rent the expensive brand name products or just buy the paper bags with expensive logos. So what this means is that they just want to show off their money and one's social position. And there was also a survey about why do people buy brand name products, and about 68.2% said to show off.
So now we're going to have an interview with Professor from Seoul National University, Kim Nan-do. Hi, Professor.
Hi.
What do you think of people who are obsessed with expensive name brands?
Before we go on to that question, I think I need to explain about three types of people who buy brand name products. There are old money, new money, and fake money. Old money is a self-made man and lives in Old Town, and he or she is very thrifty. So this is a kind of person who became rich by themselves. However, new money is the son of old money or parvenu. Parvenu means the people who acquired wealth by chance, such as the people who became wealthy by buying lotto. So they live in New Town and their brand literacy is very high, which means that they want to show off. And fake money means the ordinary middle class, and they envy new money, so they chase the consumption style of new money.
Can you be more specific about it?
The reason I mentioned these people is that this phenomenon occurs among these three types of people, the relationship and mentality. Among three types of people, there are two types of people who make erroneous consumption. Fake money has three types of consumption, and new money has one type of consumption that is not very good. To be more specific, there are four types of consumption of the expensive brand name products. First, to show off, and first because people is jealous and they feel the illusion and they want to imitate the others. First, showing off is a type of consumption that new money is doing, and they want to distinguish themselves from middle class, so they do not stop on one style. This can cause the very fast-moving trend because when the middle class tries to chase up and try to imitate their consumption style, the upper class just finds new style. And jealous, there are also consumption types of jealous, which is people try to hide their drawback by buying expensive products so that they try to gratify their ego through buying items. And people usually feel illusion when they buy these products because they think they would look very wonderful and nice. And finally, they try to imitate others because many people buy these products so that they feel like when they don't buy these products, they feel like they're left behind. And this can be also found in the teenagers' consumption type. And these teenagers attempt to buy the very expensive smartphone, then jumpers such as North Face.
So now we can find an economic phenomenon that is happening in our society. It is the result of a craze in luxury goods, and it does not fit in the law of demand, which is when the price goes up, the demand goes down, and when the price goes down, the demand goes up. However, the Vebler effect can be found in this graph. Like you see, when the price goes up, the demand still goes up because people prefer to buy products even though the prices are in a high situation. So we can find this in the luxury market, and because of this social phenomenon like gold digger, which is also called danjangnya in Korea, who spend enormous amounts of money on their luxury goods. Also, we can find a huge replica or imitator product markets in Korea or China. Like you see in this picture, there are two Louis Vuitton bags, and the left one is fake one, and the right one is the real one. As you can see, the designs are really same, but when the imitator products became more elaborate, it is hard to distinguish whether it is real or replica. So in a nutshell, we can briefly explain these through this graph. Expensive brand names can affect three parts of our world. First, it can affect our economy. It can create Vebler effect, like I said before, and people are becoming more deluded by the luxury goods, and more people become gold diggers or danjangnya. And in society, there are kind of a social hierarchy that is based on the products possessed. So like in Korean school, students who wear the most expensive padding from North Face is considered to have high status in the school. And like these people who possess the luxury goods are considered as a high or upper class in the society. So in conclusion, we have to think about the true meaning of 명품. And you have to make your mind as valuable as 명품, and you should not decorate yourself only with luxurious and expensive goods, since luxury products does not represent yourself.
So in order to have a good consumption style, you have to first ask yourself, would I have bought this if it was a no-name brand? So by asking this, you can think about the price is whether considerable or not, or the quality is very good or not. Also, you have to be aware that celebrities do not always wear expensive brand name products. The truth is, there are many designers who provide them free clothes, so they actually don't buy the expensive brand name products by themselves. However, when you try to imitate their consumption style, you have to have lots of money that maybe it would be too much for you.
Thank you for listening to our speech, and I'm Ashley.
And Alice.